All right, now that we got an early Tigrex egg, let's see what it is. Hope it's a good one. Oh, it's so cute. Look at its size. It's so big. I'm gonna show you how to get one of the best monsters in the game, an early game Tigrex, and we're gonna start right now. If this is your first time here and want to know more about Monster Hunter Stories 2, Monster Hunter Rise, among other video games, Vine climb that like and subscribe button. Let's get into it. When you're in the Hakala Highlands, around this area on the map, Naviru will spot a Tigrex, or a royal monster. That explains why my whiskers are so tingly. If you're not ready, let's just sneak on. So essentially you have an overpowered monster in this area. I'm going to show you how to take this guy down. I was able to take Tigrex down before the rite of channeling, so I know it's possible that you can too. Before we enter the battle, make sure you have a finding prayer or a finding charm to get better genes for those Tigrex eggs. If you want to know how to raise your percentage on the buff, I have a video for you and the link is in the description. Let's go ahead and enter battle. I'd advise going into this battle with a partner, so you automatically get a first attack. What I'd advise that you do is that you have Puke out, and the first thing you want to do is get Tigrex poisoned. This is automatic damage. I'm using the sword and shield Puke item, so I can also add additional poison if needed. Because Tigrex is weak to slicing damage, your partner is going to attack the legs, so I'd advise taking out the legs first. You do get a retreat bonus for taking out the head, but I feel it's better to get some parts out of this to at least take out the legs first. So the first move Tigrex is going to do is with speed. So you counteract speed with technique. So again, you do venom shot to try to poison it, and a technical attack to counteract the speed. Right, it's poisoned. Automatic damage. It's like another monstie hit, just for free. As you can see, he's not aiming towards anybody because the second attack is going to be a rock throw. You can kind of see where the Tigrex is aiming based on where he's facing, and it looks like it's faced towards either my character or my Puke. This is going to be a guaranteed one shot, so I'd advise either using flash bombs or switching to bow and arrow. And if you think it's going to attack you, if you're pretty sure, go to skills of bow and arrow and do absolute evasion. But I'm not certain right now, so I'm going to use a flash bomb. Let's see if it works. Hit me anyways. Go ahead and attack this again. On the odd turns when it's not enraged, it's going to do a rock throw. It looks like it's aiming towards Boogie again, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch my bow and arrow. And skills is going to be absolute evasion. And it hits my Puke. Somehow my Puke survived. Nice. When it's enraged like this, it's going to use power attacks. You want to subvert the power attacks with speed attacks. I'm going to revert back to my blooming knife. And again, I'm going to attack the legs. Also during the enraged mode, Tigrex will attack twice. It doesn't matter if you win the head-to-heads, there will be a second attack that happens. Switch to a speed monstie so that we can counteract this speed attack. Excellent. And you have to pay attention to when it's not enraged anymore. It is no longer enraged. So I'm going to revert back to my Puke, and I'm going to use technical attack, and I'm going to try to poison it again with venom shot. Nope. And again, do the same thing. Venom shot. Good thing is aiming for my Puke. Technical attack, because it's not enraged, it's going to use a speed attack. Okay, now it's enraged. And because it's enraged, it's going to attack twice. This is a good time to use your kinship ability. And Puke's kinship ability gives an extra chance of poison, so it's going to help you out. I'm going to switch to a speed monstie to help me out. Because it's enraged, it's going to use a strength attack, so we're going to counteract it with a speed attack. You can see right now that Tigrex is drooling. That means he's weak. It's a good time to use a paintball. And retreating. So not only can you get materials, you can also get an egg from this den. It's heavy. We're trying to looking for something that at least shines. Let's see what we get. Okay, good. We got a shiny one. This seems pretty good. I'm gonna just take it, just because it's at least a shiny one. A shiny one is better than no shiny one. There's a few things that I really love using an early game Tigrex. One of them is dashing. It does it faster than the Bullfango, and it's just so fast. And the other is the Ivy Climb. You get to climb these vines to get to hard to reach areas. A lot of times there's treasure chests up here, but you can't reach unless you have something that can climb, and the Tigrex can do that for you. The first equipment I used to take on Tigrex was the Blooming Knife max level, Blooming Arch max level, and the Bull Grunt Hunting Horn, but I didn't really use it. And for armor, I had the Kutku armor from the Blue Kutkus, and that armor was level 2. If you feel like you need more defense parts, the Tetsucabra armor might be something you want. And also in the Akala region, the Tetsucabra armor I believe is the only one you can fully max out. You can max out better armors later, but you have to go into other areas first. The first level of this armor needs 4 points of Tetsucabra material, and then to upgrade it, you need 6 points of Tetsucabra material and 4 points of Kurupeka material. And to upgrade it further, you need 12 points of Tetsucabra material and 8 points of Royal Ludroth material. And if you only want to use the Puke to inflict the poison, the Royal Ludroth weapons are some of the best you can get in this area. I've noticed they cause the most damage in the Akala region. You're mostly going to need the sword. So to make the Catalysm sword, you need 4 points of Royal Ludroth, and to further upgrade the Catalysm sword, you need 6 points of Royal Ludroth and 4 Guarga materials. To make the sword and shield Royal Ludroth, you need 4 points of Royal Ludroth, and to upgrade Ludroth's nail, and to fully upgrade the Greatsword, you need 12 Royal Ludroth materials and 2 Aqua Sacks, which come from the Royal Ludroth. You need 6 Royal Ludroth materials, and then 4 Slagoth hides. And to max level the Ludroth sword and shield, you need 12 Royal Ludroth materials and 2 Aqua Sacks, which can be found from the Royal Ludroth. If you need to find Slagoths, it can be found right here on the Akala map. If you need to find Guargas, it can be found here on the Akala map. If you need to find a Kurupeko, the Kurupeko can be found here on the Akala map. If you need to find a Blue Yon Cuckoo can be found here. If you're looking for a Royal Ludroth, you can find it next to the water in the valley area of the Akala map. Also, right next to a catavan stand. To find the Tetsucabra, in this section of the map, there will be a bunch of boulders that you need to knock away with a Yon Cuckoo. The boulders will be found here, but I've already knocked them all away. You're going to enter the Harzgai Rocky Hill, and then you're going to go up this spiral spot of this map. You're going to discover another Royal Tigrex, just leave him alone. If you finish going up the spiral, there'll be a blue chest here waiting for you. But if you go back to where the Tigrex was, you can go off this ledge to find Tetsucabra. And Tetsucabra aren't that hard to fight. They'll first start attacking you with power attacks. So subvert those power attacks with speed attacks, and they're weak to slicing damage. And it's pretty easy. And if you want to find a catavan stand to warp to, there's a catavan stand right here on this spot of the map. And if you want a monstie that can switch out that can take one of Tigrex's hits, this early Anjanath is really going to help you out. And I have a video right here that can help you how to get an early Anjanath. Thank you for watching another Poogie Boogie video. Stay healthy, stay strong. Catch you next time.